Hello, this is Mr. Thomas here from the Business Exchange. Now today what I was working on is I have a client that wants his son to purchase part of or all of a funeral parlor. So in order to do this, what we would do is we would contact as many funeral parlor owners within our grouping, our target market, which happens to be New York City, and we're going to repeat, and I'm going to have several different sample letters and pictures of the person that wants to be the buyer and their resume. And I told him that we're just going to that he should just create a budget for this and just build it in to his operating expenses, because he's going to purchase a business that's hundreds of thousands of dollars below market value by using these techniques. The analogy that I would give would be if I was going to buy a used car. If I go down to the used car dealer on the corner, I'm paying for his overhead, his electricity, his employees' salaries, and I'm going to be paying full market rate for that vehicle. And he's going to be going to the auctions, and he's going to be advertising that he purchases cars, and he's going to be purchasing that car wholesale and then reselling it to me at full retail. And he might even get some cars which are almost free, because everybody has a different value for something in their life. For example, he might come across a doctor who's a brain surgeon who makes $500,000 a year and happens to have an old Chevy Corvette in his backyard, and he just got married and his wife wants him to get rid of this broken car that has 4 flat tires. So I come, I give him a couple bucks and I tow it away, and I'm the used car dealer, and I fix it up, and now it's a collector's item, which he didn't know how much of a collector's item it was, and it's not really worth his time because he makes a couple of $1,000s a day to start shopping it around. But people who are lower down on the totem pole find his garbage and turn it into value for another buyer. So the same thing with us. As myself being a buyer's agent, I'm helping my client find somebody whose situation will be helped out by my client who wants to purchase this funeral home. There might be a man who's 70 years old and has just been diagnosed with cancer. And when he meets me and my client, we might be the dream come through for him, because my client has money, my client has the proper licenses, my client has experience, and we're going to be able to credibly take over his business and relieve him of this burden, because he can no longer operate. So instead of purchasing a business, just going out and purchasing it, my client is building into his operating expenses a budget for searching for a new business, and he will, it might take 2 years or 3 years, he will purchase a business that is hundreds of thousands of dollars below market value. If you want to know more about my program, give me a call, 646-226-1921. Thank you and have a great night.